How's everyone doing today? Today I'm going to be doing a review on the Blackstone 22-inch griddle. I had been looking at a couple of griddles in the past, thought about the 36, but ultimately came down to the 22 because I was looking for something that I can take camping or when we just go to the park, something that I can just use on a daily basis. I'm new to the griddles. I'm actually more of a smoker. I have a hardwood smoker and I also have a pellet smoker that I use. So today I'm gonna be trying this out, see how it is. As you can tell, it is starting to snow here where I'm at. We have had a round of snow constantly for the last couple of days. I got this from my wife as an early Valentine's Day gift, so I'm actually excited. She told me that she wanted to get me something that I wanted, and she didn't want me to spend my own money, so I was very excited to get this. I'm actually preheating this up because I wanted to burn off some of the oils that it comes with, and so far I'm actually pretty satisfied with it. Definitely the top is very heavy. It's cast iron, I think, but it is definitely very heavy. It's the heaviest of all. Came with the stand, shelf. This hose is actually mine that I use for when I go ice fishing, but it also did come with another hose. I've seen other people talk about they've had to purchase the stand, however mine came with it. The stand is okay. I do like that it folds away, and I'll show you down here. It has little hinges on the other sides where you can pull them out, and then the legs come up and these tuck away. So it's nice for just an every kind of day use grill. I'll show you how hot it gets. My little Harbor Freight gun. Turn this on. See, it says Celsius right now. I'm gonna switch that out. So right now, right in the center, it's right around 510 degrees. If you can see right here, right in the middle, it loses a little bit more heat. This is definitely a little bit hotter. 515, other side, same thing, 515. 476, 497. So it's definitely within that range, and everything else, it's kind of cooled off. Definitely the middle is your hottest zone. So I'm gonna let this actually finish burning off that oil a little bit longer. Then I'm gonna season it, make sure I coat everything, top, bottom, sides, to make sure that this cast iron stays well seasoned. So one of the things that I'm a little disappointed on is these knobs. This one seems okay. This one is, if you can tell, that gap right here compared to the gap on this side is much wider. Also, it's a lot looser. I mean, it moves back and forth, but it wiggles not as much. This one has a lot of play in there. You can see it. That play in there is a lot bigger. I'm not sure why. I might contact Blackstone to see if it's the knob that needs replacement, and I'll talk to them and see how their customer service is. This griddle is getting close to burning off all that oil that came from the factory, and I'll start seasoning. I'm just going to use some regular olive oil, have my spray there, some tongs and wipes so I can get this thing ready. I'm going to let this cool down a bit because I do want to get the underside of the griddle to make sure that it's, again, very well maintained and seasoned. My idea behind having this one that comes with the lid is that I do want to use a little bit of smoke every now and then. I have a little set that I can use pellets to smoke in there. So what I want to do is actually put that on one of the corners, one of the sides, be able to close the lid and smoke a little bit, at least just to get a little bit of that smoke flavor. I went ahead and seasoned this griddle already. I did the underside and the top. I'm not going to show that because there are enough videos out there to show you how to season cast iron grills or some of these griddles. But the basic thing I did is just I used some olive oil, sprayed the underneath, the top, covered everything, coated everything, wiped it down, and I'm reheating it again. And the first thing I'm going to do on this is actually going to do bacon, just so I can get a little bit more flavor in this griddle. So I went ahead and put my heat to medium low, just so I can bring down the grill just a little bit. I'm going to start making some bacon on top of this and getting a little bit flavor on this grill. So I'll show you that in a bit. By no means is this any like fancy bacon. This is just regular bacon. We're gonna fry up and then get this grill nice and seasoned. So I've now fried up about 3/4 of the bacon. I think I'm gonna stop there. This is looking really good. I am liking how this bacon came out. It's nice and crispy. You know, we like a little bit crispier pieces. This is a little bit crispier than my wife likes, so I'm gonna enjoy this one right now. Wow, I'm very surprised with these griddles and the flavor. Really good. And it's just bacon. Then again, it's just bacon. One of the things that I have now on this is that I've kind of pulled up some of that grease over here. What I did like about these adjustable legs is that you can kind of incline it however you like. And what I've done now is actually collected some of that grease from our bacon, and I'm gonna oil that up, use a little bit of olive oil, and then I'm gonna throw in some of my onions and peppers. I'll put that in there. Get a nice sear going on these things. Oh, you can smell it right away. Okay, so if you guys can just smell the aromas coming out of these onions, peppers, oh, they are delicious. What I'm doing right now on the side over here, I'm melting some of our homemade butter so I can just drizzle on top of this a little bit more. My veggies right all along the side already collected all that flavor from that bacon on here. I don't have my proper or, you know, griddle style utensils at the moment, so I'm just using some pair of tongs and then little chopper knife that I have here to scrape along the sides. So far it's working just fine. What I've done is I created 2 zones now. This is a little bit hotter. It's not too much. I put it down a little bit because I don't want to char the veggies too much. I just want to get them wilted and, you know, get them to have good flavor. And this side over here, since I'm melting my butter, is a little bit cooler. It's still a little bit cool, you know, warm. So you can tell me just some of this butter that I have right here. Oh yeah. You know, some of that mason jar. And again, one of the reasons I did like this grill is because it has this lid. So I'm gonna go ahead and close it a little bit. My mason jar fits perfectly in there, and I'm gonna let the veggies steam up just a bit. Again, I do like the fact that it has the lid. I can do that without having to buy anything else, and so far it seems like it's doing a very good job at it. Once I get these veggies down, I'm gonna get some jalapenos on here, maybe some zucchini, then I'll go ahead and do our steak. So as we're letting this food cook up, I'm gonna just make sure you guys know that you have to know your griddle. I am new to this one, but I am finding out prior to me even using it, I was checking the temp. You know, we noticed that certain areas were a lot hotter than others. Make sure you understand that. Know what's going on with your setup, because you'll have some hot zones, cool zones, cold zones. Once you know what's going on, it makes for a lot more tastier food. It makes for a great experience, and then overall just a lot of fun. Again, on mine, I know that this section right here, along with one section here, because this has an H-bar style burner, these are my 2 hottest zones right here, right where I have this zucchini, and then parallel to it over here on this side. Those are my hottest zones. Notice earlier we were getting about 510 degrees, 515. It will fluctuate. Again, I am right now in my elements where it's a lot colder, so it makes a big difference. These areas were just about 20 degrees cooler, so know your zone. Okay, so this is now the final piece here. We're making sure we make our steaks. All this is just has a little bit of salt and pepper seasoning. I'm actually using this Weber steak and chop seasoning that we have. Have some jalapenos still cooking up down here. I leave my seeds on my jalapenos just because I do like spicy food. I hope that some of this flavor of the jalapeno doesn't transfer over onto the meat, since I still do have them on the grill. I'm gonna finish up these steaks. My family likes them a little bit more well done. I'm gonna do one that's a medium rare for myself, but the next time we come back together, we're gonna have these steaks on a plate, ready to eat. Okay, so we are now in, we're about to start eating. This is our meal today. We have some brown rice, that steak with the veggies, salad, and avocado. And here's our jalapenos. And here's the little one over here who wants to be in the video. Okay, so thank you once again for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And we're gonna keep testing this grill. Thank you and have a good day.